Okay, welcome everybody. My name is Jody Jordan and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I did not plan to go live today. I didn't let anybody know, but I did receive my paper pumpkin and I thought I would start unboxing them and videoing how they come. This is the lovely Lavender January 2024, and that is always on the bottom here or on the side of the box, so you can know and if you store it or whatever you want, what's in your box. Every month it comes with a different, they normally do not repeat the Stampin' Spot. So the color that came this month is Gorgeous Grape, and I will be using the large one because it's just easier for me. Now, when you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin for the very first time, you will receive a Stampin' Block, and you'll need to keep that. Even if you cancel and resubscribe, mine's kind of dirty, they will never send you the block again, so you need to keep this block, which if you buy any of the Stampin' Up! Kits, they come in every kit usually, but the very first one that you subscribe to, whether it be prepaid or whether it be an actual subscription, you will receive your block to do your stamping, and every month you will receive a stamp set. Now, for the next 3 months, let's see, last month, this month, and next month, there is a die set. Mine has not come yet, but I've posted it on my page, and it coordinates with the stamp set, with all 3 of those stamp sets. And I do know one of the dies is the word love, so I'm pretty sure it's going to die cut this out, so you will have that for further use. So you get a stamp set. And then you get to unwrap it just like it's your birthday or Christmas. Every single month they wrap it up. Okay, I'm going to set the box to the side. And let me grab my snips. And it's packaged up just like this. It'll come with directions to put all of the projects together. So we have some twine, some Stampin' Dimensionals. You'll get all the envelopes for this kit, and looks like there's different ones, and they're lined. Okay, so you have 4 each of 2 different designs. So this month we're making 8, there will be 8 cards at least. Then you have the die cut, or the panels. This is your cards. Some more panels. Some more cards. I'm assuming that it's going to be like this, which, let me see if I can zoom out a little bit or go up so you can see my whole desk. There's a little bit of a delay, so yeah, that's better, much better. Okay, so at least now you can see the majority of my table. Okay, so this is part of the kit. Then you have these little die cuts. You got, so these are glue dots. You can use these for your adhesive. I never use these. I'll use my own adhesive. More die cuts and more die cuts. So let's see what the directions say to do with all these die cuts, because we are going to make 2 cards today, 1 of each, so you can see what they look like. So I'm going to get this out of the way. And then I'll put all of our die cuts up here out of the way. This is for your ink. They're no longer printing on the back of your stamp. So that's what this is. Basically, this is the backing to this. But every month you can print. So you know how, I'll show you one for example, or maybe not. I actually stored all of my paper pumpkin stamps, but you know how there's an insert like this for each one of your stamps that you buy? Well, Paper Pumpkin, you can actually print that and put one in, and you can buy these cases if you want to store your Stampin' dies and stuff together. You can do that. But you go to the Paper Pump, or they actually email it to you is what they do. Okay, so this is the direction. So it looks... Okay, so since you're watching on YouTube, I have the capability of videoing my screen. So this is paperpumpkin.com. Now this is where you would go if you wanted to skip a month, or if you wanted, like, this is not where you would do your prepaid, but if you do prepaid, this is where you would enter your email code, because how Paper Pumpkin works is that if you subscribe, then you come here every month to the paperpumpkin.com, and that's where you will, you can log in and create an account and set up everything how you want delivered. If you have a prepaid account, you will come here as well and set up an account, but you will enter a email code that comes to you to load your months when you prepay. But anyway, so this is the website, and I just wanted to show you real quick that you can click on Learn More, and then you'll scroll down to whatever month. Like this is this month. See where it says download the stamp case insert? So you can download that, or you can just click on print, and it'll go straight to your printer. And then you can on the Stampin' Up website, we actually sell let me go ahead and print that. We actually sell the stamp cases. I forget how many. Let's see if we can go back to that. So let's go back to, let's see. I think it's called Stamp. Yeah, stamp cases. So you can go to stamp cases, and right here you can order them for $9. I think you get 5. Let's see how many you get. 4. So you get 4 cases for $9, and then your insert goes in just like a regular stamp. So I just wanted to show you that you can save that. Now I just put in, as a demonstrator, we can make suggestions and things. And now that they're starting to, these stamp sets are obviously a lot smaller than a normal stamp case or stamp set. And since they're starting to coordinate the 3-month stamp sets and the dies, I just wrote into a suggestion that maybe they get one of these inserts to go for the 3 months, because if you're like me, I am running out of space. That's why I don't have mine sitting over here anymore, because I had to make room for this new catalog, so I have them stored in a bin somewhere else. But that's just if you want to, if you keep all your stamp sets, that's just a way that you can actually print this out and have a way to store that. So that's one option for you. And I'm going to insert this in the video, and this is only going to be available for the people that are watching on YouTube, but I just wanted to share that. like we're going to make 2 cards and a tag, which that's kind of cool. I've never seen them do that before. As you can see, the directions are completely in color. There's a measuring thing right here where you can measure your twine. So let's get started. Card 1. We're going to use one of these. And it looks like, according to the direction, I'm trying to get this so we can see everything here. So according to the directions up here, let me see if it's in the camera. There's a bit of a delay. Okay, so according to the directions, we're going to pop this out. And I have it upside down. Pop this out. Looks like you're going to do just a little something for you stamped onto your block. I know who I'll send this to, my daughter, because this can be a bookmark. She's a little bookmark. She likes to read a lot, her and my son, but I don't think my son would appreciate the flowers as much as her. Okay, so then we mount our stamp. Now here it says to cut 12 inches of our twine. So we're going to turn this and grab our twine. What'd I do with it? Let me get this out of the way. Oh, here it is. 12 inches off of our twine. If I can find the end. Where's the end? They used to have it to where it came out to the side. Here we go. So we're going to measure our 12 inches and then cut. Right there. Put that to the side because we'll need that again. Okay, and then we're going to find our die cut, the little leaf die cut, which I believe is this one. And we're also going to get one of these, and that's where we're going to stamp. On one of these. Okay. So I have my regular block and I have my regular ink pad. This is Photo Palmer, so if you want to buy let's see if I can find if you want to buy a Pierce mat, it's always recommended that you have that for the Photo Palmer stamp set. And that's just because when you stamp, it gives a little bit of cushion for your stamping. Okay, so the very first time that I stamp with my Photo Palmer stamps, I always well, any of my stamps, I always prime it and make sure that it's stamping very well before I actually put it on my project. Looks like it's doing fine. So now I'm going to stamp. Now this is actually a tag for a project for your, like, that you could put on a gift, but we are, I'm going to use it for my daughter, so I'm going to send it to my daughter for a bookmark. So now you can take these, and it even tells you where the best place to actually put the glue dots if you want. I'll use them just so I can show you guys. They work really well. It's just they're not my favorite to pick the backs off. But you can just take your pick tool and just place them. Since this is such an intricate die cut, it is probably better to use these. Okay. I'm going to put just a couple more. I like things to stick, especially since I'm sending this to her to use as a bookmark. I don't want these leaves to come up. Especially the ones up here at the top. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, it's still in there. One more right here. Okay, so if you have one of these take your picks, you can just rub this under and it will remove those backings. Get your little container to fill all your backings. Now you can see why I don't really care for these. They're great for this situation, but like to use as a regular adhesive, it takes a long time. But I did put a lot more on here than you normally would, but you know, depending on what you want to use things for, that's how much adhesive you should use, I think. Now, you certainly could use this on another card if you want. It's really up to you. Okay, so now we will lay our, just like this. I'm going to keep mine kind of centered because I don't want, like I said, this is going to be, I'm going to have her use this as a bookmark, and I don't want a lot of edges hanging off. Now for this is going to be, you're going to use your dimensionals. And then your 12 inches of twine, you're going to double that up. Poke this through the hole. And then put your twine in between the loop there, and it'll create a loop. So that's all right, that's finished. So next we're going to bring in one of these large die cuts. And just be real careful when you're pulling them out. And then one of these beautiful lavender flowers. Looks like it is this one. Okay, so we have those. And then it says here that we're going to use the Happy Valentine's Day stamp. So let me grab another block, grab my stamp. Now you can use whatever you want. You do not have to make these cards exact. In fact, I'm going to make the 2 cards and then I will make some alternative projects. Not today. I won't do it live because I only have so many cards in the kit to work with, and sometimes I, you know, make mistakes or need to start over or whatever. I'll make a video and I will publish it to my YouTube channel, and then I will share the link here on Facebook. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm actually filming this live on Facebook. So it says again, we're going to cut our twine at 12 inches for this. Okay. And then the piece that we popped that hole out, which how clever was that they did that. We're going to, looks like put our adhesive all on the outside here. Let's wait to do that though. First, let's go ahead and stamp. And that is on one of these. Grab my ink. I love that they made this Valentine's, but yet, you know, it's not the traditional red and pinks, and you know, it's a very elegant set. And this is actually it coordinates with one of the new suites in the catalog that just came out, and it is going to be, I just got it today. It's called Painted Lavender, and it comes with this beautiful paper. And actually next, let's see, February, my February class, I'm offering an in-person and I'm offering it to go, will be my class next month with that suite. So if you're in love with this, you're going to be in love with that class, and you may want to register. So if you want to join my email list, then you will get a notification of when that, when I'll offer that. Okay, so I just put my adhesive on the back here, and then this, you're just going to do like a figure 8. Start here, do your loop like a figure 8, and then the loop will come out. And you just figure out how to make it even. Actually, make it even first. And then you just bring your loop in. Oops. That on, and then you're going to put your dimensionals on each side. I will put one in the middle as well. I don't like my cards to sag. Now, let's see, for this, we have this. And then what I do with those die cuts, you have these 2 die cuts, and it looks like you're just layering these like onto one another like that. So let's see, they're not showing any of these. They're just showing on the directions that they're putting a glue dot here, a glue dot here, here, and here. They're not showing that they have any on here. I'm going to put a few there because I want them to stay together. So let's flip this. Oh, I'm going to flip this one over and just put a few of those. I'm just going to use this, my tape runner, just to make it a lot quicker. Now, when you look, you're probably noticing that it's kind of went through. Looks like it went on my table, but that's okay. Oops. So we're going to line these up. And lay that down. Okay. And then on the back of here, you're going to make sure this part right here, let me get in the camera. You're going to make sure this part right here is below down here like that. And this is going to tuck inside, just like that. Okay. So I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive over here, adhesive down here. Whoops, on this side, I'm sorry. Might help if I pull out my, this mat right here helps to, when you're using adhesive, it doesn't stick to it. Okay, so now, it's going to be like that. This is going to tuck under here like that. And you're just going to make sure this part right here is not showing, but kind of in the middle. Okay. And then that little bit of adhesive I put will stick right there. And then we're going to put dimensionals on the outside here. And we're going to put one right there. Okay, so then we're going to grab the card base that has the crumb cake and the polka dots. Got that adhesive on there. Let me grab my adhesive remover. I need to clean my desk again. Every once in a while I'll scrub it down with some sanitizer. Okay, so then we're going to put this on here. I just love this idea. This is such a great idea. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so I'm going to take this off. As you can see, this is over on the edge here, and you don't want that. And the reason why is because your card won't fit in your envelope. It's not going to matter for me because I'll probably end up giving this to my mom. But I want to make sure I'm showing you correctly. It still goes through like that. And this actually comes through. So basically you're just attaching down here at the bottom from the back side. So you want to kind of shove it over a bit. So it's actually coming from the side here. Like that. So if you can see it from the back, as long as this part, you want it to go over to the right a little bit. Whoops, sorry. And then all this will be on the outside, so you can still stick that down a little bit. I wonder why. I'm going to put a dimensional in the middle of here where it's hidden. And one right there. That way when this lays down, it's not flapping around. This is such a beautiful card. Okay, so now we're going to put our greeting just across the bottom. I'm going to shorten this up just a little bit so it's not hanging off the back of the card. Okay. Just like that. Okay, so that's our first card. That is so pretty. I love this foil. It's like foil around the edges. It's so pretty. And they incorporated it with your little tag as well. So, yeah, I'm loving that. Okay. So now for the third card, we're going to bring in the... Let me see here. One of these. And then you're going to change your stamp to the sprig. Let's see, we're going to... Okay, so on the directions, it's telling you to place your sprig going to the left, like that. So let me fix it. So it's kind of like the directions. Now you can do whatever you want. So then when you flip it over, it's going to stamp going to the right. So that's what this is. We're going to grab our mat, bring back in our ink pad. Now remember, you guys are using your ink spot. Just a little suggestion, like I'm dipping my stamp into my ink pad. When you have something that's smaller than your stamp, then you're going to want to do it like this. You're going to want to tap it like this to put your ink on. It's just easier and better to control. That's why whenever I do extra large stamps, I will stamp them like that, even with this big pad. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. So we're going to bring our die cut piece in and do our stamp facing to the right a little bit. my ink away, and then looks like that gets dimensionals according to our directions here. And how you can tell, if you look on here, these little things right here that are in the, what is that, the hexagon shape, whatever your dimensional shape is, I think that's hexagon, you will know that that's dimensional. If it's shaded dark right here, like that in a circle, that means your glue dots, these right here, okay? Just so you're sure, or so you know. Okay. That might help if I do it like that so you guys can see both. Okay, so now for the directions, we've already done our stamping. We've done that. We're going to bring in this card base, which, how pretty. I mean, you could actually use this piece and you could cut this, and these could both be a card front if you brought in some more paper, which I just got 2 packs of the Highland Heather cardstock. But to do ours like this, you're going to flip this over and see how it has your dimensionals are going to go like this. Okay, and your card is going to go this way. I can actually, oh, I forgot the word width. Okay, so I will leave it out. So, looks like this is going directly in the middle. Again, it's got that beautiful foil. We're not finished stamping. We have one more thing to stamp, and that is this. Or no. Oh yeah, there's love die kit. Okay. You're going to need one of these love die cuts. Let's see what else we need. We're going to need, is that a single or double? Let me see what else we got in here. You're going to need one of these die cuts. So no, we don't need that. We don't need that. I think it's, yeah, it's this green die cut. And then looks like it's one of these little bit shorter ones and one of these little bit taller die cuts. And I think that's all for our die cuts, so we can get that out of the way. And then I'm going to bring in another stamp, and that is the word with. So if you like this die cut, this is one of the add-ons. They started doing that this year. So January, February, and March, the add-on will be for those 3-month paper pumpkin kits. If you're watching on YouTube, I will pull up that stamp set, or I mean that die set. So you'll be able to use it for 3 different kits. It's an add-on. It's available while supplies last. So if you're a subscriber and you think that's something that you want to do, if you want to continue to make more cards, then you may want to invest in that. Okay, I'm just priming my stamp again. Stamping my word with. Okay, now we can put our ink up. Let's see, we do need twine, so let's cut our twine. And I just happen to have a mat right here, so I don't have to pull out my directions every time, but if you don't, that's okay. These kits are for everybody. Again, it's saying 12 inches. And looks like it's a little bow. So I'm going to go ahead and tie the bow. Okay, I'm going to lay that to the side. And let's put our card together. Okay, so it's got glue dots on the back of this, glue dots on the back of this, and this. I'm going to use my tape runner, but you can use whatever you want. And I'm going to make sure I put it on here so I don't get my surface any stickier. Okay, and then the love is getting glue dots as well, so I'm going to again use my tape runner. And let's see, this strip is going to get dimensionals. And the word width is going to get a half a dimensional. So you can cut that in half, your dimensional in half, or you can just cut like a piece of this off the edge, whatever you want to do. I don't even know where I do with it. It's somewhere, oh, here it is. Over here. So there's our little half. I'll go ahead and pull the backing off of all these so we can just pop them in place. Okay, so now it looks like they have the bow, and that is with a glue dot. So I have little glue dots here that come in a pack, and I just so happen to have one left, and I'm going to pick it up like that. It's just easier when you don't have to mess with the back. Okay, and that looks like it's going to go down here, and I'm going to chop off the ends. And then it looks like you're going to start layering your leaves next. Now, this is kind of in the middle there where I use my tape runner. You can just use take your pick tool to kind of go in between and get rid of that extra goo. So it looks like this is going to go right here. And then you got your two little twigs of what is this? This is lavender. I was going to call it freesia. Okay, and then we're going to put down our strip. I'm going to change this. I kind of want my bow on the outside. But you're going to lay this down like this. I'm going to move this up because I want that as much of that foil to show as possible. I'm going to put my little love or my little bow over here on the side. Like that. Actually, I'm going to move it up here like that. And then I'm going to take my width. Or no, first I'm going to put my love down. Now this one definitely has a lot of little goo in between from me doing that tape runner. Put my love down. And then I'm going to put the width right over that where the glue dot is, so it doesn't, your hands don't stick over my bow. Okay. And that, let me fix this. I don't like that hanging off, or that, there. Okay. And that is the second card. So let me bring in all the projects. Okay, I'll get stuff out of the way. So there is project 1, 2, and 3, and you get enough to make 4 of each one of these this month. It also comes with the envelopes for your 2 cards that coordinate. Now, right now during celebration is the perfect time to do a pre-order. Right now, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to pull up that slide to show you. Okay, so this is the StampinUp.com website, and obviously I would love for you to add me. My name is Jody Jordan as your demonstrator, so that you would do that. And and then this will say visit my website, which we're already there, but and then you would click on shop now. Then you're going to come right here where it says menu, shop products. Right here it says kits paper pumpkin. And right now if you want to subscribe to it monthly, and when I say monthly, all these kits come to you every month in the mail. But you can either subscribe to where you have on a certain day, they deduct money from your checking account, or you can prepay. Right now, I'm talking about the benefits of a prepaid subscription during celebration. So we're going to click right here on prepaid subscriptions. You have an option of 1 month. You have 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. Now, if you pick the 3 months, then you're going, 1 month, it's great if you want to try it out, maybe see what it's about. There's lots of videos for that. I don't really know why they offer 1 month, but maybe people just want to do it that way. I really don't know. I do know the more that you buy, the cheaper you get it per box, but for the purpose of you getting the benefits of celebration, I'm going to explain it that way. So this is the 3 month. It's $69.50. So that qualifies you for 1 item from the celebration catalog. If you do a 6 month, that at $127, that qualifies you for 1 item at $50, or wait a minute, scratch that. Okay, I'm sorry. No, that would qualify you for the either 2 $50 items or one $50 or $100 item. And if you prepaid for the whole entire year, it would be $243, and that would qualify you for a combination of either you could get 2 items at $100 price point, or you could get 4 items at a $50 price point, or mix and match whatever you want. It's in $50 increments in the catalog. So that's how you get to that. And you would click on this and put it in your cart. And then after you've paid for it, Stampin' Up! Will email you a code. And that's when you will go to the Paper Pumpkin site and you will sign up, which, let's see, you can log in. And after you've already created an account, you're going to log in, and right here you would, if you're going to do a regular one where you pay every month, you would enter your credit card information here. If you're like me, you can pick how many kits you want. Like if you want 2 kits, you can pick then the amount of kits that you want each month. Here it says my prepaid is where you would enter your prepaid code. And I have 2 months left remaining of my 12-month prepaid subscription. But if you wanted to, let's see, right here where it says need a break, you can go here and you can suspend or cancel depending on, you can suspend for February. Right here's February. I can suspend it or I don't. I want mine. So I'm going to click never mind. But that's how you would just in case you're going on vacation or you don't want to have that for the month. That's what you would do. So that is how Paper Pumpkin is a benefit for you right now during celebration. Okay, so this is the StampinUp.com website, and obviously I would love for you to add me. My name is Jody Jordan as your demonstrator, so that you would do that. And then this will say visit my website, which we're already there, but and then you would click on shop now. Then you're going to come right here where it says menu, shop products. Right here it says kits Paper Pumpkin. And right now if you want to subscribe to it monthly, and when I say monthly, all these kits come to you every month in the mail. But you can either subscribe to where you have on a certain day, they deduct money from your checking account, or you can prepay. Right now, I'm talking about the benefits of a prepaid subscription during celebration. So we're going to click right here on prepaid subscriptions. You have an option of 1 month. You have 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. Now, if you pick the 3 months, then you're going, 1 month, it's great if you want to try it out, maybe see what it's about. There's lots of videos for that. I don't really know why they offer 1 month, but maybe people just want to do it that way. I really don't know. I do know the more that you buy, the cheaper you get it per box, but for the purpose of you getting the benefits of celebration, I'm going to explain it that way. So this is the 3 month. It's $69.50. So that qualifies you for 1 item from the celebration catalog. If you do a 6 month, that at $127, that qualifies you for 1 item at $50, or wait a minute, scratch that. Okay, I'm sorry. No, that would qualify you for the either 2 $50 items or one $50 or $100 item. And if you prepaid for the whole entire year, it would be $243, and that would qualify you for a combination of either you could get 2 items at $100 price point, or you could get 4 items at a $50 price point, or mix and match whatever you want. It's in $50 increments in the catalog. So that's how you get to that. And you would click on this and put it in your cart. And then after you've paid for it, Stampin' Up! Will email you a code. And that's when you will go to the Paper Pumpkin site and you will sign up, which, let's see, you can log in. After you've already created an account, you're going to log in, and right here, you would, if you're going to do a regular one where you pay every month, you would enter your credit card information here. If you're like me, you can pick how many kits you want. Like if you want 2 kits, you can pick then the amount of kits that you want each month. Here it says my prepaid is where you would enter your prepaid code. And I have 2 months left remaining of my 12-month prepaid subscription. But if you wanted to, let's see, right here where it says need a break, you can go here and you can suspend or cancel depending on, you can suspend for February. Right here's February. I can suspend it, or I don't. I want mine, so I'm going to click never mind. But that's how you would just in case you're going on vacation or you don't want to have that for the month. That's what you would do. So that is how Paper Pumpkin is a benefit for you right now during celebration. Today's Paper Pumpkin. I'm going to work on some alternative projects, and then I will bring back an additional video with Paper Pumpkin alternatives for this kit. Like I said before, if you're interested in taking my class, that's going to be the lovely Lavender. Go ahead and if you're on YouTube, in the description below, click more and click on join my email. If you are watching on Facebook, up in the featured section, there is a place where you can click and it'll say join my email, and click on there and join my email, and you'll get all the information about the next class. And it doesn't matter if you live here in Florida or if you live all the way in California, I will be able to ship that class to you when I offer that. So thank you and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.